Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the rare and most valuable Eisenhower $1 coins. These big, bold coins were the last large-sized dollars struck for circulation in the United States, and while many are common, a few rare issues and special varieties are now worth big money in today's market. Let's get started. First up, the Eisenhower dollar is one of the most iconic and powerful coins of modern American numismatics, and the 1971 D issue stands out as a coin of historical importance and collector value. Bearing the D mint mark of the Denver Mint, this coin represents not just a unit of currency, but a treasured artifact that embodies patriotism, history, and artistry. The Eisenhower dollar series began in 1971 as a tribute to President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the World War II general and 34th President of the United States. It was also a coin that celebrated America's space achievements, as the reverse honored the Apollo 11 moon landing. This dual tribute to both a great leader and an extraordinary human accomplishment makes the Eisenhower dollar a masterpiece of meaning and symbolism. The obverse of the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar features a bold and dignified portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. His image is strong and commanding, reflecting both his military leadership and his presidential legacy. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1971, marking the beginning of a coinage era that still excites collectors today. The reverse is equally impressive. Designed by Gasparo as well, it shows an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch in its talons, a direct adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Surrounding the eagle are the Earth in the distance, the stars of space, and the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and the national motto E Pluribus Unum. This design makes the coin not just currency, but a celebration of American achievement. What makes the 1971 D issue especially significant is that it was the very first year of Eisenhower dollar production. This Denver-minted coin introduced Americans to the largest circulating coin since the peace dollar. Collectors immediately recognized the importance of this first-year issue, which ensures it will always hold a special place in numismatic history. In terms of specifications, the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, making it durable for circulation. It weighs 22.68 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and is one of the most impressive coins to handle. The sheer size and heft of the Eisenhower dollar set it apart from other U.S. coins and give it a strong physical presence. Although millions were minted, finding a 1971 D Eisenhower dollar in very good condition or better is far less common than it might seem. Many were used in casinos and heavy circulation, which led to significant wear. Coins that retain sharp detail on Eisenhower's hair, the eagle's wings, and the lettering are highly sought after today. Collectors appreciate the 1971 D not only for its design, but also for its rarity in preserved condition. It is a coin that bridges America's history of silver dollars with the modern era of clad coinage, making it both historically and numismatically vital. Every serious Eisenhower dollar collection must include this Denver-minted piece. Today's action market continues to place high demand on the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar. In very good condition, this coin typically trades between $8 and $20, but premium examples, especially those with strong eye appeal, can fetch much more. Auction prices often reflect the passion of collectors who recognize its importance as the first clad dollar of the modern era. Even circulated examples draw strong attention, proving that the 1971 D is far more than just a dollar coin. It is a collectible artifact of America's numismatic story, tied to both a great president and the nation's achievements in space exploration. Its value is only expected to rise as more collectors seek to complete their Eisenhower dollar sets. For collectors, one smart tip is to focus on the strength of detail. Even in very good condition, coins with a sharp strike, minimal scratches, and attractive toning will always stand above the rest. It is these features that make one coin more desirable than another and often justify a higher market value. Another valuable strategy is to watch for error coins. The Eisenhower series, especially the early years, is known for fascinating varieties such as double dies or hub variations. A 1971 D with one of these rarities can multiply its value many times over, turning an already desirable coin into a prized treasure. For new collectors, the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar is an excellent entry point into the hobby. Its affordability combined with its historical weight makes it a coin that is both accessible and prestigious. For seasoned collectors, it is a cornerstone of any U.S. dollar collection, and its role as a first-year issue ensures it will always remain in demand. The Eisenhower dollar series has grown significantly in popularity, and the 1971 D is at the heart of that momentum. Its symbolism, its size, and its connection to history give it a timeless appeal that resonates with collectors across generations. Holding one is like holding a piece of both American leadership and space history. The 1971 D Eisenhower dollar in very good condition is far more than a coin. It is a monument to history, a collector's gem, and a strong player in today's coin market. Its lasting value, its demand among collectors, and its significance as the first clad dollar make it one of the most exciting coins to own. If you have one in your collection, you hold a treasure that will only grow in importance with time. Next up, the Eisenhower dollar is one of the most striking and powerful coins ever produced by the United States Mint, and the 1978 D issue holds a special place in history. Bearing the D Mint mark of Denver, this coin represents the last year of the Eisenhower dollar series, making it a final chapter in one of America's most impressive large dollar coin programs. The Eisenhower dollar series began in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a legendary military leader and the 34th President of the United States. At the same time, the coin's reverse celebrated the Apollo 11 moon landing, a moment of American pride and human achievement. This combination of honoring leadership and space exploration makes the series one of the most meaningful in U.S. coinage. On the obverse of the 1978 D Eisenhower dollar, we see the commanding portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. The design captures Eisenhower's determination and leadership, symbolizing his role as Supreme Allied Commander during World War II and later as President. The inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1978 frame his portrait with dignity and balance. The reverse of this coin continues the iconic Apollo 11 motif. An eagle, with wings spread wide, lands on the surface of the moon while holding an olive branch of peace. In the background, Earth hovers above the lunar horizon. This image, adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, is more than just art. It is a reminder of mankind's greatest achievement and America's leadership in space exploration. The 1978 D Eisenhower dollar stands out because it was the very last Eisenhower dollar struck for circulation. After this year, the series was replaced by the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar. That fact alone gives the 1978 D a special importance, as collectors see it as the closing chapter in the story of America's last large circulating dollar coin. In terms of specifications, the coin was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, making it strong and durable for circulation. It weighs 22.68 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, giving it a bold, heavy feel in hand. Few coins of the modern era match its size and presence, which is why collectors love owning Eisenhower dollars. While millions were produced, the survival of coins in very fine condition or higher is not as common as many assume. These coins circulated heavily in casinos, in commerce, and in banks. Many were scratched, dented, or worn down, but coins that remain with sharp detail and good surfaces today are considered highly collectible. For collectors, the 1978 D is attractive because it is both a common date for beginners and a key historical piece for advanced collectors. Its role as the final issue ensures that it will always be in demand. Every collector who builds a complete Eisenhower dollar set must have the 1978 D in their collection, which gives it strong staying power in the coin market. In very fine condition, this coin shows strong details on Eisenhower's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the inscriptions. The condition makes it especially desirable because it still reflects the artistry of Frank Gasparo's design without being overly worn. Collectors know that quality examples like this always trade well in today's market. The action market for Eisenhower dollars has been growing significantly in recent years. In very fine condition, a 1978 D typically sells in the $6 to $15 range, but coins with exceptional eye appeal or interesting toning can fetch higher prices. For those who seek certified or high-grade examples, values climb dramatically, sometimes into the hundreds depending on the strike and grade. One of the reasons for the continuing demand is nostalgia. The Eisenhower dollar was the last big coin of its kind, and people who grew up in the 1970s remember handling them. That personal connection, combined with their bold designs and size, drives demand from both casual collectors and serious numismatists. Another tip for collectors is to keep an eye out for special varieties. The Eisenhower dollar series has fascinating hub variations and double die errors. Even though the 1978 D is considered the final regular issue, certain errors or unusual strikes can add significant premium to the coin's value. Collectors should also consider protecting these coins properly. A coin in very fine condition today can hold or increase in value if stored correctly, free of scratches, dirt, or environmental damage. Preserving the coin ensures that its history and beauty remain intact for future generations of collectors. The 1978 D Eisenhower dollar is a perfect entry point for new collectors who want to begin building a meaningful collection. It is affordable, highly historical, and full of symbolism. At the same time, it is a coin that advanced collectors cherish because of its role as the last year of issue. That combination gives it universal appeal. Holding a 1978 D Eisenhower dollar is like holding the end of an era. It represents not just President Eisenhower and the space race, but also the final chapter of America's large circulating dollars. Its value today is strong, and its appeal is only expected to grow as more people discover the importance of the Eisenhower dollar series. The 1978 D Eisenhower dollar in very fine condition is more than a collectible. It is a piece of American history. It is the final circulating Eisenhower dollar, a coin rich with symbolism, and a treasure that belongs in every serious collection. With its lasting demand and strong market value, it remains one of the most exciting coins to own in U.S. numismatics. Next up, the Eisenhower dollar is one of the boldest and most iconic coins of modern America, and the 1974 D issue stands out as a true prize for collectors. With its large size, historical symbolism, and powerful design, this coin captures the spirit of the 1970s and remains highly sought after in today's coin market. The series began in 1971 to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, a celebrated military leader and the 34th President of the United States. At the same time, the reverse of the coin paid tribute to the Apollo 11 moon landing, one of humanity's greatest achievements. This combination of leadership and space exploration gave the Eisenhower dollar a significance that no other coin of its era could match. On the obverse of the 1974 D coin, we see Frank Gasparo's distinguished portrait of President Eisenhower. His strong features reflect his role as a guiding figure during World War II and his steady hand as president during the Cold War. The inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1974 surround his portrait, balancing artistry with national symbolism. The reverse design is equally powerful, depicting an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch of peace in its talons. Earth rises in the background, completing an image adapted directly from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. This design connects the coin to both American leadership and mankind's historic leap into space. The D mint mark, found just below Eisenhower's neck on the obverse, signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Denver issues are always popular with collectors, and the 1974 D is especially appealing because of its excellent strike quality and strong production numbers. Coins in excellent condition showcase the full detail of Gasparo's design, making them even more desirable. In terms of size and composition, the coin weighs 22.68 grams, measures 38.1 millimeters across, and is struck in copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core. Its large size made it instantly recognizable in circulation, and today it remains one of the most impressive coins to hold in hand, standing out from smaller denominations of the modern era. The rarity of the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar in excellent condition comes not from its mintage alone, but from the fact that many of these coins saw heavy use in casinos, banks, and circulation. Most examples became scratched, worn, or dulled over time. Finding a coin today that still retains strong luster, sharp edges, and minimal wear is a true accomplishment for collectors. For collectors who seek to build a full Eisenhower dollar set, the 1974 D is an essential piece. Its role as a mid-series coin ensures steady demand, and because it is tied to the Apollo-era design, its appeal stretches far beyond just numismatics. It attracts space enthusiasts, history buffs, and patriotic collectors as well. In excellent condition, the 1974 D Eisenhower dollar shines with remarkable eye appeal. The details in Eisenhower's hair, the eagle's wings, and the inscriptions remain bold and crisp. This condition makes the coin highly attractive to collectors and gives it a premium in the current market. The action market for Eisenhower dollars has been growing rapidly. In excellent condition, a 1974 D coin can command anywhere from $12 to $25, with examples of exceptional quality fetching even more. Coins graded and certified by professional services often sell at higher levels, as condition and authenticity become paramount for serious buyers. Demand is further fueled by the nostalgic connection many people have to the Eisenhower dollar. It was the last large dollar coin in circulation, and its presence reminds Americans of a time of national pride and achievement. That emotional connection translates directly into market strength and continued collector interest. Another important factor in its rising value is the interest in modern U.S. history. Collectors are increasingly drawn to coins that tie into major events, and the Apollo 11-inspired reverse makes the 1974 D one of the most symbolic modern coins. It represents both human achievement and American determination. Collectors should always store their coins properly to maintain or increase their value. The 1974 D Eisenhower dollar in excellent condition deserves protection in a coin holder or case that prevents scratches, dirt, or environmental damage. Preserving its brilliance ensures that its value continues to grow in the years ahead. This coin is also a wonderful starting point for new collectors. Its availability makes it accessible, while its historical depth and powerful design make it endlessly rewarding. For advanced collectors, owning a 1974 D in excellent condition is an important part of completing the series and securing a piece of modern American heritage. The 1974 D Eisenhower dollar is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American pride, history, and artistry. With its impressive size, meaningful design, and enduring demand, it continues to shine brightly in today's collector market. Its role as a symbol of leadership, exploration, and national achievement ensures that it will remain a coin of high demand and lasting value. The 1974 D Eisenhower dollar in excellent condition is a treasure that belongs in every collection. It represents not just the memory of President Eisenhower, but also the incredible story of America's space triumph. With strong market value, rich history, and timeless appeal, this coin is one of the most exciting pieces to own in U.S. numismatics today. Next up, the Eisenhower dollar is one of the most admired coins in American numismatics, and the 1972 issue without a mint mark stands as a shining example of both history and artistry combined in one powerful piece. This coin not only honors a great president, but also celebrates one of mankind's greatest achievements, making it a highly prized treasure in today's collector market. Introduced in 1971, the Eisenhower dollar was the first U.S. dollar coin struck since the peace dollar ended in 1935. Its purpose was to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a remarkable military leader and the 34th President of the United States. At the same time, its reverse commemorated the Apollo 11 moon landing of 1969, ensuring this coin represented both leadership and exploration. The obverse of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar features Frank Gasparo's detailed portrait of President Eisenhower. His strong profile symbolizes wisdom, stability, and leadership, qualities that made him a respected figure both as a general in World War II and as a president who guided the nation through the Cold War era. Around his image, we find the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the year 1972, giving the design both elegance and national pride. The reverse is truly iconic, displaying the Apollo 11 mission insignia with an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch of peace in its talons. Earth rises in the distance, a reminder of humanity's achievement and the promise of peace. This connection to the space program makes the 1972 Eisenhower dollar one of the most historically significant coins of its time. This particular coin, struck without a mint mark, was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The absence of a mint mark makes it instantly recognizable and distinct. For collectors, Philadelphia-struck coins hold a special appeal, and the 1972 issue is no exception, especially since it carries one of the most fascinating varieties in the Eisenhower dollar series. In fact, the 1972 Philadelphia Eisenhower dollar is famous for its three distinct reverse design types. Each type shows subtle differences in the depiction of Earth on the reverse, making the coin a favorite for specialists and collectors who enjoy hunting for varieties. This uniqueness sets it apart from other dates and makes it one of the most talked about Eisenhower issues. In terms of physical specifications, the coin weighs 22.68 grams, measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, and is struck in copper-nickel clad over a copper core. Its large size and bold appearance give it tremendous presence, making it instantly stand out in any collection or display. The rarity of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar in very fine condition is linked to its history in circulation. Many of these coins were used heavily in casinos, banks, and everyday commerce, leaving them with scratches, wear, and dullness. To find one today with sharp details, clear features, and good surfaces is a real achievement that ensures strong collector interest. Demand for the 1972 Eisenhower dollar remains consistently high. It is not just a coin. It is a story of America's strength, its leadership under Eisenhower, and its triumph in space exploration. Collectors are drawn to it for its symbolism, and those who specialize in the Eisenhower dollar series consider the 1972 no mint mark issue to be a cornerstone of their collection. In the modern action market, a 1972 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark in very fine condition holds impressive value. Depending on the variety and overall eye appeal, these coins can bring anywhere from $20 to over $100, with high-quality certified examples selling for significantly more. Their combination of rarity, demand, and historical importance drives values upward year after year. This coin's popularity is fueled not only by its design, but also by its place in American history. It was the last large-sized dollar coin issued for circulation and the last to truly capture the grandeur of the U.S. dollar in its full, bold size. Its legacy as both a collector's coin and a piece of Americana is undeniable. For collectors, preserving this coin in very fine condition is key to maintaining its desirability and value. Proper storage and protective holders helps prevent environmental damage and ensures that the coin retains its brilliance and detail for future generations. Each preserved example strengthens its rarity in the market. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark is also an excellent entry point for new collectors. It has the history, the design, and the variety appeal that makes collecting exciting, while still being affordable compared to some rarer U.S. coins. For seasoned collectors, owning this issue completes an important chapter in the Eisenhower series. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin is its ability to connect with people across interests. Numismatists admire its varieties, historians respect its tribute to Eisenhower, and space enthusiasts treasure its tie to the Apollo 11 mission. This broad appeal ensures its ongoing popularity and market demand. The Eisenhower dollar of 1972 without a mint mark in very fine condition is more than a coin. It is a legacy of leadership, exploration, and national pride. With its historical significance, rarity, and strong market value, it continues to capture the imagination of collectors everywhere. In conclusion, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark stands tall as one of the most rewarding coins in modern U.S. history. Its bold design, rich symbolism, and impressive value make it a centerpiece for any collection. For collectors looking to own a coin with lasting demand and true American spirit, this Eisenhower dollar is a treasure that will never lose its shine.